So Steve, let me ask you something. How was it working with Freedom Homebuyer?
It was great working with you guys. It was really fixed up and shored up all the issues that we were having with the home buying process and got rid of a lot of the issues we had where we were trying to use a home buyer, an iBuyer, to purchase a home and not getting a lot of feedback. And it really streamlined the process. It made it much easier and much more pleasant. Um,
Cool, that's fantastic. So Steve, what was honestly the problem in reason why you wouldn't choose a traditional real estate model versus looking for possibly an iBuyer or a cash investor?
we were looking for a way where we could have the home sold without having people walk through our home. We have some special needs in our family that made the traditional walk-through process and moving process not possible with us. Uh, we looked to an iBuyer initially to see if we could get that done, and with limited success and with a bit of reservation with having dealt with companies like that in the past. So it was good to work with a company that was a more traditional purchasing company and making the process of selling our home as well as purchasing home much easier and more efficient.
Fantastic. So you mentioned purchasing a home. Tell me a little bit about how Freedom Homebuyer was able to transition you over from this purchase of your house, which you're living in now, to purchasing the house that you wanted.
Well, we saw the home. Uh, we initially saw a home that was. We initially saw the home that we were selling, and kind of fell in love with that first. So our timing was a little bit off in that we saw the house that we wanted, and hadn't gotten any of the other things that we needed prepped. So we were on a schedule that was a little bit off. We went and then got financing approval, um, and we were a little bit slow on it. Uh, Luckily, everything turned out for the best, and we were super happy with the property. Uh, and realistically, it was one of the first houses that we looked at,
Yeah.
and it had a lot of the things that we wanted, and a lot of potential. So we were kind of in love with it before
That's
before all that started.
that's fantastic. So, what do you think the best part for you in regards to working with Freedom Homebuyer? What was the best part about it?
I think that the confidence that the process is going to go through and very smoothly without any hiccups, and we don't have to worry about did this fall through and does that fall through, and are we going to have issues with you know you know any of the lending process or any of the everything lining up. It seems like everything has come together and knitted easily. The ease of a process that I know is not an easy one.
Fantastic. So, I guess my last question to you is: would you recommend Freedom Homebuyer to your friends and family?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think the whole process that we've gone through has been pleasant, and with as little inconvenience as possible.
Fantastic. Do you have any final thoughts or any words?
Just happy with the whole process. I'm happy with what's happening.